Welcome to the Battle of the Chefs. Today we welcome our two competitors to compete for the title of the best chefs. Let's introduce our two teams. Team Luancy. On Team Luancy we have Lucy Zhang and Nancy Trang. And Team Mickey. And on Team Mickey we have Hang Van and Thi Nguyen. Each team will have approximately 90 minutes to cook their fried rice and present it to the judges. The dishes will be scored on presentation, taste, and cooperation. Now let the competition begin!
Heat energy can be transferred in three ways: conduction, convection, and radiation. The metal pot within the rice cooker is an example of conduction because the rice cooker transfers heat energy from particle to particle between the substances through contact. Therefore, the pot heats up and transfers the heat. The water inside the rice cooker is an example of convection because the rice cooker is transferring heat through the movement of liquid currents, which in this case is water. As water is being heated, it circulates around the bottom of the pot while cooking the rice. When near the rice cooker, a warm heat is emitted. This is an example of radiation. Radiation is the transfer of heat energy by the emission of electromagnetic radiation in all directions. Standing near the rice cooker will have temperature rising effect.
The three most known states of matter are solids, liquids, and gas. The fourth state of matter is plasma, which is ionized gas that is not commonly experienced in everyday life. Ice is an example of solid because the shape and volume of the solid is definite. The molecules of the solid are closer together in a fixed position and have limited movement. When you melt the ice, it becomes a liquid. Liquid have an indefinite shape but a definite volume because the water moves in the shape of the container but the volume will stay the same. Molecules in liquid are closer together and have limited motion. When you boil the water, it eventually turns into gas. Gas has an indefinite shape and volume because it takes the shape of the container, which contains different amount of volume. The molecules are far apart as well as moving in a fast and infinite motion.
A heating curve is a plot of temperature versus time for a substance where energy is added at a constant rate. A heating curve of water contains the three states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. Since we are melting the ice in order to get it to a liquid state, we need to add heat to the ice. The ice is in solid state, and once you add heat, over time it will melt and become a liquid. By adding heat, it will create a slope, and if there is no gain or loss of heat, the heating curve will stay constant. Adding more heat after it boils will create another rise in the slope, which is gas. Vaporization occurs when there is a phase change from a liquid state to a gas state. First, the ice is in the solid state, and when you increase heat, it will transform into a liquid. From the liquid state, you vaporize or add more heat until it turns into gas. To boil water, the water must gain heat energy. Therefore, boiling is an endothermic process because endothermic changes occurs when heat is absorbed. Condensation is a change from gas to liquid. Therefore, it is exothermic because it is losing energy to create liquid.
The boiling point is the temperature at which vaporization occurs for a given substance. The boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius or 212 degrees Fahrenheit. When the water reaches its boiling point, the temperature does not increase until the liquid water has completely converted to steam. Boiling is also known as vaporization because it transitions from a liquid to gas phase. In this case, we will be cooking shrimps, so we need to boil the water until it reaches the temperature of 100 degrees Celsius or 200 degrees Fahrenheit before adding the shrimp. By adding the shrimp while the water is boiling, it will enable the shrimp to cook faster, therefore creating a better quality for both presentation and taste.
Heat energy is the measure of both the amount of matter and the temperature of that matter. You can use the energy to heat water and raise the temperature, but temperature and heat does not have the same measurement. Temperature is measured in kinetic energy, or the energy of an object possesses due to its motion, while heat is measured in calories or joules. To calculate the heat per gram of fuel consumed, you need to use the energy required to raise the temperature of 1 gram of water by 1 degree Celsius. This is also known as the specific heat capacity. The heat energy equation is mass of water times specific heat capacity of water times temperature change of water. Since we are boiling shrimp, we need about 1 cup of water. 1 cup of water is equivalent to 237 milliliters of water, which is equivalent to 237 grams. We started at the temperature of 32 degrees Celsius and ended at 100 degrees Celsius before we added the shrimp. Once the water boils, we add the shrimp. To calculate the heat energy used, we use the heat energy formula, and we need to know the mass, specific heat capacity and temperature change. The mass of the water weighs about 237 grams. The specific heat capacity is 1. The temperature change of water is 68 degrees Celsius, which makes the heat energy equals to 16,116 calories.
Combustion reaction is a chemical reaction that involves the burning of a hydrocarbon in the presence of oxygen. Hydrocarbon is an organic compound that contains hydrogen and carbon atoms such as methane, butane, and propane. When a hydrocarbon reacts with oxygen, a combustion reaction occurs. Since combustion reaction is a chemical reaction that involves the burning of organic compound with oxygen, we are using propane. To create a combustion reaction with propane, we will put the propane formula in the reactant. The reactant are the materials you initially start with in a chemical reaction. The products of a combustion reaction are always water, H2O, and carbon dioxide, CO2. The products of the combustion reaction are the materials that are produced in a chemical reaction.
Equation is an equation in which the number and type of atom in the reactant equals the same number as the type of atoms in the product. In order to have a balanced equation, we must also follow the law of conservation of mass. The law of conservation of mass is a law that states that the total mass of the products of a chemical reaction is the same as the total mass of the reactant entering into a reaction. In other words, the mass of reactants must equal the mass of products. In order not to change the chemical in the balance equation, we do not change the molecule formula and we do not add or subtract the subscript of the formula. To balance the chemical equation, you must add the coefficient in front of the chemical.
Stop doing these at the same time! Oh! Ew. Jesus!
That was so funny.
You can turn it off right now. Huh? I can turn it off? Yeah. Shrimp.
Oh, they added shrimp to them, baby!
Ah, shit! No video did that.
Okay, time is up. Stop what you are doing right now. Each team will place their food on the table. Judges will go in order, sampling the food and making their decisions. They will score on a scale of 1 to 10 on presentation, taste, and how well teams work together. After all, scores have been tallied up.
So, describe what this is to me.
You can bite.
Describe it.
Fried rice.
With?
Food. How come this like? Oh.
No. Okay.
Shut up, baby. This video takes. Okay, just leave it.
What do you think of Team Mickey's? What do you think of Team Mickey's?
Yeah.
Okay, she got it. Okay, now David.
Wait, she did a thumbs up?
Thumbs up.
Okay, what do you think of Team Mickey's?
You're really good.
What do you think of Luancy's?
Good.
What do you think of Luancy's?
Good.
What do you think of Luancy's?
Meaty rice.
And the battle of the chef goes to Luancy. Congratulations! And also congrats to the second place who put their hard work and dedication towards their cooking. Thank you for watching.
You guys do your victory dance or whatever.
What? We do it again? No one
Okay.
You suck!
Can you stir this up?
You want to do this?
Yes. Switch it.
Dude, that was a warm up.
That's nice.
Did.
Salt and yes.
Ooh, she's good. She's good at putting it on a spoon.
No. Don't show that Hong is hoping though.
Are you gonna record me mixing eggs this whole time, guys?
Get me spitting in pepper.
The pepper. Nice job on the pepper.
I think you got that hit right. Nothing happened.
Should I just say, oh no, she spilled the pepper.
Why is everything burning for me?
I love sausages. Don't love sausages?
Welcome our two competitors to compete for the title of the best chef.
Okay.
Let's introduce our two teams. Team
Too early, fool.
Luancy.
Hey, he's doing a better job.
Welcome to the Battle of the Chefs. Today we welcome our two competitors.
I like the other one.
Shut up!